So I'm here. Yeah, anyone wants to join me, feel free. Yeah, just let me know and I'll send you a StreamYard link. So currently I am 19 subs from getting my custom URL. 21 subs, not 19. Who's watching me? Hey, look, it's Bob. Hi, Bob. I am here. Yeah. I'm going to pop out chat because chat is a thing. Hey, Bob, if you want to join me, click the link in Telegram. That's to the StreamYard, and I can let you in. Yeah. That's a really cool model. Oh, hey, CNX. You want to come join me? Not much is up. Just, kind of chilling. Aw. What are you doing out of town? Need to turn my lights down because my light is glaringly bright. I literally only have one light on. So if you could not tell by the stream title, I turned 24 today. Working at a corporate office, that sounds both really boring, also could be potentially fun. We also have a guest appearance by Pixel, who is now going to take over the stream via his cuteness. Because everyone came here to see orange fur, right? Why is my dad playing music so loudly? Pixel, you're gonna have to learn how to shut the door when you New York is pretty cool. I've never been to New York. What's it like? I need to go re-shut my door because my dad insists on blasting music. Not that I'm monetized or anything, but we don't want to get YouTube mad at me. Was expecting New York jerks. Isn't that like pretty much the stereotype? Is everyone in New York is a jerk? Oh, well, that's nice. Ooh, Bob. Hey, Bob.
Oh, I can see you. I don't know if you can hear me, but I can't hear you.
You can't hear me. I can hear you. Need to go out. Okay, well, have fun going out, CNX. Bob, can you hear me? Poking Bob. Poking Bob. Great. All right, Bob, go ahead and say something. No. Say, Bob, do you have your audio enabled in StreamYard? And do you have multiple microphones plugged in? Well, Bob was here. We lost Bob. Trying settings again. Okay, Bob. Where did Bob go? We missed Bob already. I probably should actually post that I'm live. Because I didn't do that. I've been told I need to go and check a shrimp. I will be back. I'll be back. Yes, he's eating shrimp. I have returned. Did I miss anything? Probably not. Bob?
Nope.
No, I can hear you. Say something, Bob? Oh. Okay, we still have minimal audio from Bob. Okay. Nope. We lost Bob. We lost Bob. Oh, Bob's back.
Hey, I have audio again.
You have audio. I can hear you. Can you hear
Yay.
me?
I can hear you.
All right. Hello, Bob.
Oh, nice to see you. Well, did you see me finally?
I can see you. I can hear you. I see filaments.
Yes, many, many rolls.
So, how are you?
I am doing well. Happy birthday, by the way.
Thank you. I hereby am proclaiming myself not a baby because everyone else calls me a baby.
Well, I don't know. I've got a daughter older than you.
How old are you?
I am 49.
Okay, you're a little old.
A little old.
Wait, so how old is your daughter?
24.
Okay, I literally just turned 24 today.
How's Tanny been doing?
He's been good. We talk a lot, but last I heard he didn't have the internet to maintain a stream yet. So Bob, how do we know each other? I know we know each other from somewhere, but I'm not entirely sure how.
Just through the streams. Tanny's streams, Josh's streams. I popped in chat. This is the first time I've been on camera.
Well, welcome to the internet.
Thanks. I've been to Texas a few times. Too hot there for me.
Oh, I love the heat.
No. I was actually there, was it 3 years ago, and it snowed, and people just do not know how to drive.
Yeah. In snow, no one knows how to drive in snow.
Oh, duh. Probably would pick up my other camera if I'd plug it in.
Hmm.
Wondering, why is it showing the filament? I don't have the camera pointed over that far, or do I? But that's the laptop camera I've got on.
Yeah.
Hey, that any better of a picture?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and you see more filament.
Yeah.
And then there's a row above it, too, that goes to feed the MMU.
Mm-hmm. I need an MMU.
I haven't had a lot of luck with it, but I've tried it a couple times.
Yeah. What, is it harder to use than people say it is?
I've had one 3/4. My first print was 3/4 finished before I broke loose from the bed.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had a bunch of orders I had to get out, so I kind of disabled it for now and just using it single again.
Yeah. Yeah, I want one. But at the same time, it's like, well, one, I can't afford it. Two, when I do get it, it'll have to be like in the summer when I can play with it. Because September to March, it's more of I'm at the beck and call of my robotics team.
Yeah, and for me, it's from May through September that I'm busy. I teach kids how to build and race go-karts.
Yeah.
So I'm busy with that all summer long.
Yeah.
Heard of like Josh hasn't been streaming lately at all?
I have no idea.
I know he's got his birthday stream coming up on Friday night, is it?
Yeah.
That'll be interesting.
That will be interesting. I'm kind of bummed that I probably can't be there for most of it. Because I'll be at a tournament.
Strange watching the StreamYard and the YouTube stream and how the delay is.
Yeah, I always have to close the YouTube delay. Mm-hmm.
So you got to wait for your boss to get back before you can play with a nice resin printer?
Yeah, I've got to wait for the boss to get back. It's there. It's sitting in the office. I want to play with it. Because originally he was going to open it this weekend. I was like, no, you can't open it without me. I'm your digital fabrication manager. Plus, I'm the one who's been begging you to get an SLA printer for like 3 years. He's like, okay, I'll wait. And then his grandmother died on Saturday, so he's up with family right now.
Oh no.
So
hey Ron.
We're waiting. Ron, hey. You want to come join us in the stream? Why is my dad listening to Old Town Road loudly in the kitchen at 9 p.m.? My dad is weird. Ron, I will DM you a StreamYard link on the Twitters. Twitter. Then, Bob, have you met my cat?
I have seen Pixel, both ends.
Yes, you have seen both ends because someone likes to moon the internet.
Surprised mine isn't here meowing at me.
Oh, you should go get your cat.
Yeah, she'll come around sooner or later.
Going to do a test. Okay, Ron. Have fun with your test. Yeah. What's her name?
Fuzzy Cat. She's a long-haired calico.
Yeah. This is Pixel. I don't know what he is. He's just large and orange.
Garfield.
Well, when we pre-adopted him, I immediately banned everyone from calling him Garfield because I thought that was the most unoriginal name for an orange cat.
Happy kitty purring away.
Yeah, he purrs quite loudly when I record my podcast on the weekends. We flat out gave up trying to edit out the pot of the cat's purring. Let's see. How many subs am I? I haven't checked in like an hour.
Yeah, did you make your goal on your, what were you trying on? Is it on YouTube you're trying to get the subs by?
Yeah, I'm trying to get my custom URL. No, I am still 21 behind. Though it's a lot closer than it was earlier. When I woke up, it was 56, and I'm now at 79. So that's a good 25 increase with minimal effort. Trying to use my mouse right now, but Pixel keeps kicking my mouse with his back feet. So can you hear Pixel purring?
Yeah, he's coming through loud and clear over here.
A foot and a half away from my mic. Oh! He just tried to roll while I was scratching him. He just about fell off my desk had I not caught his butt.
There's my little fuzzball.
Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Is she a kitten? Or is she just that tiny?
She's about 13 or 14 years old.
Oh, wow. Pixel's only 3.
She doesn't really know how to meow, though, so she kind of squeaks.
Aww. Pixel can meow. He doesn't chirp or growl or anything like that. Just look at the size difference. Pixel is 19 pounds.
Oh, she's only like 12 pounds.
Yeah, Pixel is 19 pounds and is 3 years old.
Well, that's my 2 other cats this year. One, he was, oh God, what was he? He was 23.
Oh, wow.
And then her sister I lost in December due to cancer. So now she's the only kitty and has a pain in the butt.
Yeah. Maybe she needs a friend.
Everybody keeps telling me, but I don't want any more animals. I got enough critters.
How many do
with
you
her.
have?
I only have her, but I had 3 cats and a dog for a while.
Yeah. I want another animal, but I'm honestly not home enough to take care of more.
That's exactly my problem. I'm not home enough to take
Which
care of
is,
them.
I mean, I do roughly 40 hours of robot practice a week, plus, like, actually working.
That sounds like my summer schedule where I'm at the racetrack.
Isn't racing season just like robot season, basically?
I guess basically, because I'm at the track almost every day or doing something for the track.
Mm-hmm. Because if we don't have practice, we're working on getting sponsors, or we have a presentation, or we have a tournament. I just got back from a tournament Monday, and I leave again on Friday. And I have run out of clean pants.
Oh, no.
Which is partially why I canceled practice today.
Yeah, go-karts are pretty easy during the summer as far as the carts go, because we build them from now until Mother's Day, but then race season starts day after Mother's Day.
Mm-hmm.
But then because it's a dirt track, then I've got all the work and maintenance on the equipment in the track to take care of all summer long.
Yeah. Your cat is so fluffy. I can't get over how fluffy she is. She's like, look at that tail.
Yeah, she doesn't like the tail touched much. She really doesn't like to have her nails clipped. That she gets really mad about.
Pixel will sit through a nail clipping. He hates baths, though. Which, unfortunately, he has to get because his favorite spot to nap is my dirty clothes or my dad's dirty clothes. So Josh said he is still working and can't join the stream. He must be on some sort of deadline for his day job.
Yeah. Well, he popped in the chat. What was it, the Saturday Night Makers? A couple of
Hey,
times,
Jim.
last few times.
How's it going? You want to join the stream? Ugh, Mad Monkey is going to bed.
Oh no.
Lame. What time is it in Ontario? Hey Google, what time is it in Ontario?
The time in Toronto, Ontario, Canada is 10:15 p.m. on Wednesday.
Can't decide if that's a respectable bedtime or not.
Depends on how old you are.
I don't know, he's like 35.
Yeah, 10 shouldn't be too bad.
I can't remember the last time I went to bed before midnight. Except for when I pulled an all-nighter. Jim, how's Lindsay and the baby? Oh, Pixel, where are you going? That's good. I wanted to watch y'all's live stream earlier, and I'm subscribed. And I had the bell ring, and then my phone notified me that y'all were live, like right as y'all were ending the stream. Slightly annoying.
Jim's stream was pretty good. Oh, my cookies.
What? You sound like
Liz-
Josh now.
Well, Lindsay was reading off the card from the box, and it was kind of hilarious.
Ah. Heard that from others as well. Okay, so I'm not the only one. Y'all inspired me to eat my cookies today, so I ate my Oreos from Josh. So, Bob, what are you printing up to? Printing right now.
Right now, I don't have anything printing.
How scandalous.
Well, you see the Prusa sitting there silent.
Oh, okay. I figured you said more than one.
Well, I do. I've got a Hypercube over here, and I've got an Ender 3 over here.
Oh, fun. But my dad randomly bought an old Replicator too. I'm not sure why. And I'm currently, I just brought home an Ender 5 yesterday to fix for my robotics team.
Jim is the Ender 5 expert, so if you got any questions.
Oh, Jim is the Ender 5 expert? Oh, that's so early. I would hate to have to get up that early. Jim, I might reach out to you. I've got a partially assembled Ender 5 that, yeah. But enjoy going to bed.
So what are you printing right now that...
I am currently printing a random part that I'm not entirely sure what it does for the team. Yeah, half the time, and I'm like the head coach, but it's mostly student led. So half the time, like, hey, we need this printed. It's like, okay, and I just kind of make it happen. Thanks, Jim.
Good night, Jim.
Yeah, good night, Jim.
Guess someone had enough. She's gone.
Yeah. Ooh, Ron's here.
Yeah.
Hey, Ron.
Hey, Ron.
You speak of the devil, I appear.
So in the past like 6 hours, I've gained like 20 something subscribers.
How many subscribers are you short of hitting 100?
21.
Come on, friends, family, everybody. We gotta get her up to that number. We can do it. I have a feeling some of you guys have extra accounts. You can subscribe, using a secondary account. I've already done it myself.
I appreciate it. According to TubeBuddy, which also putting TubeBuddy on my phone was an amazing idea.
Yeah, it gives you a lot of tools and anything else available.
Stuff on me.
Yeah, I enjoy TubeBuddy a lot. I'm just right now loading up the site so I can watch the chat and pull it out. Hey, Edutech, how you doing, buddy?
He already went to bed, but
oh yeah, I see it say good night.
Yeah, no, it's like this is just like this stream, and it's like what?
Today's been a day of streams. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
I was streaming early this morning with the Wednesday stream that I do every Wednesday morning. Then we had Edutech do a stream. Llama did a stream, and now
Llama did a stream?
Yeah, Llama was streaming earlier today.
I'm subscribed to him. How come I didn't get a notification?
Because you probably didn't ring the bell.
I'm checking that right now.
You got to set the bell for all. If you don't set it for all, you get nothing. Absolutely.
Because
nothing.
I have the bell rung for Edutech. And
didn't ring for you at all?
It rang for me about 5 minutes after they finished the stream.
Yeah, YouTube's kind of weird that way.
Yeah. I'm gonna go plug in my phone and also shut my door because my dad is being weird.
Why did your dad listen to more Old Town Road or something?
Stay.
We know she's putting in headphones, so she can't hear us just yet.
Nope, not yet.
So I've been back since Monday, and I currently have not unpacked yet. The only thing I've unpacked is my phone charger and my watch charger. And I also fly out on Friday morning.
Ah.
And I am out of clean pants.
TMI a little, just a tad bit.
Yeah,
I think it would have been a good idea to do laundry when you were streaming at the same time, Just, throw a load in there, and then when the stream's done, I'll just throw them in the dryer and go to bed.
At some point, I should probably, do laundry.
Yeah, no, that might not be a bad idea. I'm just reading all the notifications I just got. Oh my god.
Oh, from Twitter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Alien. You could come on and chat with us.
I know. That's what I was thinking.
Just sit there and chat with us at least,
I mean, I understand where he's coming from. Sometimes I won't join streams to say I'm going to work and stream, and it turns into I get 5 minutes of work done and no stream done.
Yeah.
Or all stream, no work.
I've been there.
I can grade papers and stream.
This kid did terrible. He gets a D. Boom, boom, boom. That's a great. That's like the ultimate stream,
Yeah.
So today I had some fun. Printed out something today.
What'd you print?
A very heavy object.
That's a nice big D20.
That's right. And I just rolled a 5, so I'm dead. Oh,
No!
5.
I should
So
print a D20.
there are D20s out there. I want to print one that's going to take 4 hours. It takes 21 days, though.
What?
Yeah, it's big.
What is it? 100% infill?
Uh-huh. So when you roll it, it hurts. Try putting at 4. I'm looking at a height of 400. I might be able to do it. Might on the CR10.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that would be wasting a lot of filament for nothing. So I'll probably just do it at 20 infill. This still has a lot of heft and weight to it too,
Mm-hmm.
even at 20. Or print a giant 3 and give that to my friend. Who's a big D&D fan. Yes, dice to have 3 sides. That's it. 0, 1, 2, or 3. I think it's the numbers that goes up to.
Mm-hmm.
It's a weird dice to throw up too, because you throw it up, and how it lands tells you what number it's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Weird die. Or I could print a D100.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Yeah, I don't know how big I could print it out to.
What printers do you have?
The CR10 and an Ender 3.
Oh, fun.
So I would print it on the CR10, but it might take a couple days to print out.
I've got the Ender 5.
Don't rub it in. I'm jealous already that you have the Ender 5.
So don't be jealous though. We thought we were getting it donated to the team. Turns out the person who donated had more ulterior motives.
Oh, really?
Not assembled correctly. She was more looking, hey, can the robotics team fix this?
So it wasn't donated. She wants you to fix it?
She wants me to fix it, and it's on loan to the team.
What?
And so I get this text from the other coach saying, hey, we got an Ender 5. And he sends me a picture, and I immediately see that there's no wiring harness on it. It's just the wires are kind of just everywhere.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, okay, I want to put a BL Touch on this or an Ezable. I want to upgrade to cap tubes. I want to put a Wham Bam flex plate on there because I've heard the magnetic ones from Creality aren't that good.
The magnetic ones aren't that great, but I'll give you some information. You don't just have to go Wham Bam. There is also TH3D and the rest of them. They're all the same. They're all the same in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
But wait till this coronavirus stuff is over with, because I just got to talk to 3 of my guys. I buy my stuff through Amazon with them, and they're telling me everything is being halted on shipping.
I understand. But yeah, no. And not necessarily just a Wham Bam, just like a better magnetic bed.
Yeah.
And just going through a bunch of upgrades I want to put in my head, maybe switching it, not direct drive, but moving the Bowden extruder vertically instead of to the side. That way we can have gravity-fed spools, because we just got 2 rep boxes donated to the team.
Nice. Jealous already.
Yeah.
Do you have any of... what are you going to put in the rep box? Are you looking like putting in just PLA, or are you guys going to go crazy and go nylon and ABS and all that stuff?
Actually, we print exclusively with PLA and PETG.
Interesting.
We're looking into maybe going with some nylon.
Nylon would probably be the best for the strength that it is, and you can print your own gears with that too. So
we actually have had a lot of success printing sprockets out of PLA.
Unless you're preheating.
We've hence switched to PETG.
Are you annealing the PLA?
Mm-mm.
Huh.
I've only ever had one PLA sprocket break on me.
That's good then. You've had some good luck then.
It's all Snow Labs.
Oh, okay. Are you printing at how much infill is it on the sprocket?
4 walls, 15% gyroid infill.
That will really beef it up. Triangle is actually considered better.
Really?
Yeah, because if you look at actual physics and stuff, a triangle is a natural piece is naturally found in math,
Yeah.
and it is considered the strongest of all forms of sides.
Hey, red light.
Talk to anybody that works with
Yeah, I know triangles are stronger, or at least considered like nature's strongest shape. I was reading somewhere that not nylon, gyroid was stronger.
I didn't hear gyroid was stronger. I would think gyroid would be a little bit, well,
Just because of the way it undulates. When you put the force on it, it goes everywhere versus just concentrated.
yeah, I guess that could work too.
It's
It's math, you know. Math
it's a
is
lot of
really
math.
hard. Yeah.
And my students and I did a lot of math to figure out like just how many walls to get like our default setting and stuff like that, which takes into consideration both print time and strength.
Yeah. I usually print and get this, okay? 20% infill. Usually use a grid system for things like this. When I'm working with other stuff, I try crosses and other types of forms just to see what I can get out of it.
Mhm.
But if I'm building a very technical part, then I actually switch to triangles and I actually do a test print to make sure my sizing is correct.
Oh, we've
Because
actually
these printers are so finicky.
We've got a nice long Google Sheets chart of if you're using an M3 and you need it to be through hole versus threaded, it's this dimension.
Yeah.
Because we do a lot of custom parts.
Well, I can believe it for all those robots. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a picture.
So, Bob, what are you printing over there? I notice your printers are quiet, silent.
Nothing at the moment. I'm trying to finish my hypercube, and I'm waiting for some bolts to come in for it.
I could say something right now, but I'm being quiet. It's going to be a long wait, according to what I've been hearing from some of my guys.
Thursday they should be here.
Oh, that's great then. You're lucky. Because a shipment that's coming in Hitachi's, which I called them up on their website, and they told me that I'm going to be waiting about a week for some M3s that I got on order.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
what am I hearing in the background?
That's my
Hey,
cat
Kilroy?
squeaking.
Do you want to join the stream?
Hey, Kilroy! Yeah, Kilroy. Me and Kilroy have been chatting over the weekend, talking about radio and everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got to get you into radio too, Devin.
Get me into radio.
Get you into high frequency stuff and get you into 2 meter and everything else.
Like,
so
I am interested. And that all sounds really cool.
But I hear a but.
It's expensive, I've heard.
Not really. Give you an idea. This rig that I have right here. This rig cost me about $200. It does DMR, which allows me to get on all the digital bands. And I'm connected everywhere, so.
Yeah. But I've also, it's just like, what's one more thing? I already feel bad. It's like I'm begging people to subscribe to my channel, saying, subscribe to my channel. I make really cool shit. And I haven't uploaded a video in 3-4 months because I'm so busy.
That's why you do like little clip videos,
Yeah. I am editing one. I already said I was editing one earlier. That should be almost done. It's about Bender from Futurama.
Okay, so when you do prints, what is your main videos? How long do you do your videos for? Like
almost all of them are under 5.
Under 5 minutes, okay. How long and what type of equipment do you bring with you on your trips?
What do you mean?
When you're out of state.
Oh, when I'm out of state?
Yeah.
Laptops, cameras, GoPros.
Okay, and what time are you usually done by?
That's a very weird question. Most of the time they kick us out of pits at like 9 or 10.
Okay, so you're out of there by 10 o'clock. So you probably go to bed, and right after you get to the hotel room, correct?
Because our trips they're 19-hour days every day
Ooh,
for
ouch.
3-4 days straight, and that's while maintaining 30 teenagers.
Yeah, that's a lot of people.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you don't have. Do you have more than one person on your part of your crew? As
Um,
teacher wise goes, like more than one
there
teacher,
are
or is it just
2 of us.
2? That's it
Mm-hmm.
for 30 kids.
What?
Your dinner's ready.
Okay. Wait a minute.
I'll go get smothered your corn for you. Yours just has no batter. The batter was like insane.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some shrimp.
Okay, get your shrimp.
All right, fine.
While she's gone, we can talk bad about her. Yeah, so Al, don't worry about it. I mean, I talk about ham radio because I find ham radio interesting. It's taught me a lot about electronics, and that's why I gravitate to it a lot more, because I always want to get into more like electronics. And that's something that I'm not good with, but you put me in front of a soldering iron, I can solder anything that needs to be done. Something I've learned, that when I need something done, I got to do it usually myself. Yeah. But yeah, it's because I think that she would get a good kick out of it, only for one reason only. The electronics that's caused in radio communication between the robots and her students, she can get some interesting stuff done. That's why I mentioned it to everybody. Don't knock until you try it. Yeah, easy stuff. Okay. I get confused on electronics because my electronic breakdown is when I'm looking at schematics. It's schematics, like no problem. But when it's like, okay, so your power goes off into 2 parallel ports, parallel A, parallel B, and then one turns on light, then parallel B connects to parallel A, B, A, C, and then out. It's like, right. Where did what would go where? What? Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to share my screen.
Uh-oh.
This one. So you see how many, look at all those 3D printed parts. That right there is a 3D printed sprocket in PLA.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah. I've had issues with these things breaking, but sprockets, no. We do sprockets, pulleys, all sorts of random stuff.
Yeah. I would think that the PLA might chip or anything like that, especially it being in a just being on that. But I'm kind of surprised it doesn't.
No, nothing.
That's good then.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would figure you guys might have been doing ABS more likely, but
a lot of
PLA?
things print with ABS over PLA, but yeah. Plus, for my FRC team, we print in carbon fiber a lot.
Oh, I have a roll of carbon fiber PET G here. Haven't used it yet.
Yeah, but that's only because they're bigger robots. But a lot of parts we'll do just in flat out PLA.
So according to Kilroy, he feels that ABS is brittle, in his own opinion.
Yeah. I agree, actually.
But doesn't ABS have a better heat? What do you want to call it?
It's got a higher glass transition temperature.
Yeah.
A little better out in sunlight for the UV ratings, but not that much better than PETG.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. See, I was thinking of units, but if I want something that's going to survive that, then I'd probably go with this stuff I got here, which I haven't even used yet. Roll of ASA.
I do have ASA.
I have not played with this stuff, but I have a roll of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I've heard you need an enclosure for that to print properly.
Still why? I'm trying to take a picture of it.
Hey, Chris Riley.
Hey, Chris Riley. Do you want to come join the stream? I can send you a link.
Yeah, Devin wants to challenge you to a bench off.
Hey,
To a
Paul.
Benchy stacking off. She thinks that she can outbench you.
I
Benchy
know
you.
I can outbenchy him.
Ooh, those are fighting words, Chris Riley.
So,
And Raise.
Raziel Draconis.
Raziel Draconis.
His name is Paul.
Okay. Hey, Paul. Yeah, I've been using this. This is like my favorite pet G I have so far. I don't know if you've ever seen this stuff before. I've talked about it many times.
Form Futura. I have
Yes.
never actually printed with Form Futura before.
Oh, this stuff is great.
Yeah.
Their HD glass is something I love playing with.
Mm-hmm.
Has such a nice transition look.
Yeah.
It's a little like almost like a foggy stained glass look. But I do want to get their other HD glass brands and see what I can produce.
Chris, I didn't watch the stream live because I was at practice, but I watched it after. I was very impressed with the amount, with how fast you were stacking things, and how the fact that you did it all in one go. It took me 4 hours to get the video that I shot that I now have to reshoot because you beat me. And I broke 2 benches in the process.
Oh, Chris Riley's saying, "Ooh, I'm sure she can outbench me." The red light's on here. Yeah. Oh, we met at Earth. Okay. You know what? Murph was kind of like a roller coaster of a event. I met a lot of people, so putting faces to names and everything else, it was just a mumble jumble of a mess. So if we did meet, I apologize if we didn't chat, if we chat along or not. Murph is like, it's like a family reunion where you don't get to meet all your family members. That's the best way I can put Murph as.
That's what Worlds is like.
Well, yeah, for you guys, because you see all the teams like called was it 5202 and all the other clubs that are out there that are battling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you see all your Worlds friends that were all friends on Twitter.
Yeah.
But we only get to see each other, and it's like you're lucky. Sometimes you get to go and like have a meal with them. Otherwise, it's like, oh hi, okay, I've got to go by.
That's Murph.
Mm-hmm.
Murph is like that a lot. You'll all of a sudden I saw Chris Riley. It's like, hey Chris, hey Ron.
Mm-hmm.
Comes by, shakes my hand. It's like, and we chat for 2 seconds, and it's like someone wants to meet up with Chris. Okay, yeah, later, Chris. Bye.
Chris, I DM'd you on Twitter a link to the StreamYard if you want to come join us. Yeah, no, I had a friend. He came in like an hour from the tournament that I was at this weekend. And I told him, I was like, if you want to come, that's great. I don't know how much I can hang out with you.
Yeah.
And then I fell asleep on the way and on the way back from dinner.
Ooh. Yeah. So I should explain why I didn't jump on right away and why I disappeared.
Okay.
I was finishing filming this. This is my Hotspot DMR receiver.
Yeah.
So I just did a video on building it and making and trying to make a QSO.
Nice.
Unfortunately, no one's on right now at this hour of night, but wanted to get that. I was like in the middle of finishing that shot. And out here, we are dealing with a major snowstorm.
Yeah.
They're calling for 12 to 24 centimeters of snow overnight.
That's a lot of snow.
Yeah.
So it's
about
actually a lot of
good. It's about a good foot or two, you know, a little bit over a foot. So yeah, I was kind of like dealing with that today, and yeah, everything today was just fun.
So not the quarter inch of snow that we got like a month ago.
Nothing like that. No. You know that snow I showed you? That snow's all melted. Now we have even more snow coming.
Yeah.
So that should give you an idea.
You
know that snow I did send you that picture of? Try
Yeah.
2 times that amount right now.
It's
Is
a
on the
lot
floor.
of snow. Like, what do you even do with that much snow? How do you like go anywhere?
Yes, just shovel it away and just go on with your day.
Get in and drive. I got 14 inches outside right now.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
We're
you know
used
how
to
many car accidents happened before 9 a.m. that day that it snowed? Like 14.
Yeah, but in Texas, you guys don't know how to drive on snow. Which is kind of sad, really, when you think about it. Because you guys do get snowstorms every once in a blue moon.
And we shut down.
Yeah. Well, at least you're not as bad as freaking Georgia. When snowflakes, when they get like a little bit, like just a small layer of snow, the whole city shuts down.
We did shut down.
Just with that little snow?
Jeez.
That's scary.
Okay. Yeah, no, the
Okay,
entire
that's it, Al. I'm no longer going to be your Elmer if you're going to tell me the bands are dead. That's not, you know that. There's a joke that goes around a lot on the amateur radio bands. Oh, the bands are dead. No one's chatting. Just get yourself a DMR radio and just, don't bother with the bands. The bands are dead. And it's like pick up a mic, turn on 40 meters. CQ. This is Vector Alpha 3, Foxtrot Uniform Charlie calling CQ. And all of a sudden you'll have pileups coming in because everybody's become a scope head. They look at their scope and they try to find if there's any activity. If there's no activity, they say the bands are dead. And to call CQ, you just pick up a microphone, goes CQ. And what that does is it shows on the scope, and then everybody starts tuning into your channel because you're the only one broadcasting. It's irritating because I hear it all the time. The bands are dead. Sell your rigs and just deal with DMR. I'm like going, the bands are not dead. It's people that definitely look at their scopes all the time and say the bands are dead. Those are the people who are dead. Sorry, just a little rant I had to get off. Hey, thanks for coming in from London, England. Oh, wow.
I know. It's like I'm suddenly popular.
Aren't you happy you're becoming popular?
I know, right?
Yeah, I helped you become popular. Don't forget who
I know,
helped you get here. Yeah, she was on my stream this morning. She was like begging for subs. She's like, I have only 50 subs. I need to hit 100 before my birthday. Hasn't put out anything. Hasn't like shot a little video or anything like that.
I've actually shot 3 in the past, since 2020 started. I just haven't finished editing them.
Okay, well, can I give you some tips?
What?
You won't get subs if you don't put out stuff.
I'm aware. I am 100% aware.
You do know you got friends like me, and I don't know who else is your friend that know how to do editing and can support you a little bit and can probably get a video edited for you in less than 24 hours and then send it off to you.
Wait, really?
That's all. It takes me I edit video for myself. It takes me about I can get a video done in about 7 hours for me to edit a video. That's about what, 5 minutes?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Editing takes me forever.
That's because you're on here chatting with us.
No, even if I'm focused on editing, it's just I'm slow at editing because I've just learned how to do it.
Okay, what are you using then for editing?
Combination of Lightworks and Premiere.
That's why.
Why?
Try using I use Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Vegas is like Premiere without all the overhead that it requires. Also, I got a video card in my, plus I'm also running a dedicated video card on my computer. So,
Mm-hmm.
and I force everything to use the video card, and I have my old 4 cores going at the same time on the i7.
I've got a GTX 950M in my laptop.
That's why. Okay, so a 960M is equivalent to about a 500, runs 2 times slower than what it needs to run.
Yeah.
It'll only overclock itself if it's trying to do gaming, and even then it's crippled
Mm-hmm.
because of the heat factor. So you're not getting enough airflow into the computer. So your computer has to be getting enough airflow for that processor to run at its full peak, so it's not getting too hot and throttling itself.
Mm-hmm.
I edited a video at 1080p last night. Took me about 12 minutes to edit I had it edited and set up within the hour, threw it into compression and ran it, and it took about 15 minutes to do all the compression it needed to do.
Yeah.
Yep. And I had that published, and I had it produced and published. I just got to go into the system now and go and activate it. It's these little things that you do that, you gotta have a flow. And as soon as you start learning your flow, it's really simple to get everything done.
Mm-hmm.
Me, it's just, I'm slow at doing it.
Michael Cassell, you want to come join us? I can give you a link.
I don't think he's ever been on H. I don't think he ever comes online.
I don't think
and
so
chats to
either.
people.
I've never been online before tonight either, so there's always first time.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, just take a video, shoot it, make it continuous if you can, and just upload it.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I guess I'm just so much of a perfectionist. It's like I plan, I shoot it, and it's like, okay, now I'm gonna edit it.
So where's the slowdown in editing?
Having the time to sit down and actually edit for multiple hours.
It doesn't take that long to edit unless you're throwing in like a whole bunch of stuff on it.
That's my problem. Is that I overcomplicate things.
Don't overcomplicate. Just shoot and post.
I know. I need to just do some basic time lapse and assembly videos.
That's simple to do.
I know. I need to start doing that, not just a.
Remember,
Hey, I made this entire huge project that took me 4 months to make, kind of thing.
Look at my Octoprint video I just shot. That was 5 minutes of editing and knowledge that I dug up, and I used it to do all the time shots. I didn't care if it was like way I did it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't care if the Z was on one side and it just looked like it was raising up or anything like that. It wasn't what I wanted. I just wanted like shot, so that when I speed it up, it actually looks like it's building really fast. But yeah, I got settings that I use that seems to work, and a lot of people appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
What I really hate are people that don't use music in transition to the print that's printing.
Oh yeah, no, I always put music in mine.
Yeah. Yeah, but watch some of my videos where I've used music. Board games and 3D printing
Mm-hmm.
is one where I used a lot of music in, and just having some fun with that.
Mm-hmm.
And I also used music in the bird feeder one, I want to say.
Yeah.
I was showing off using the Forma Fuchsia Petchy.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to get more into just like, hey, I printed something here, I'm assembling it. That's it kind of thing. Not a, because all my videos, if you notice, are like project based, and those projects take forever just to
Yeah.
design and actually print.
Just even once you got a printer set up, you know, you can say I spent a couple hours working on this printer. Here's some of the production, and just
Mhm.
have some time lapse of it.
Yeah. I need to do that with the Ender 5.
Yeah, that's a good project right there. Go set up don't set up Octoprint, but record a little bit saying, hi, this is Devin by Design. This is Designs by Devin. We were donated an Ender 5, and we shot some video of after we got it, you know, and just shoot some video of it before.
Mm-hmm.
Made a little bit of video during while you're repairing it, you know, shoot a little bit there. Maybe about 20 minutes of that. And just take a little bit of that time out.
Mm-hmm.
And then the final product.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
just
Mike.
say this took us about, 8 days to print, 8 days to set up, but let me show you some of the time lapse we got.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. Right there, you got an episode.
Yeah.
I know it sounds less complicated than what it sounds like it is complicated, but it's not that. It's fairly simple.
Yeah. Mike, do you want to join the stream?
Yes, Mike. Mike, you have to join us. You can't let the machines win. In Devin's
like
case, you can't let the editor win.
I feel like eating corn on stream is weird.
Not as weird as other stuff I've seen on stream.
This is true. Hey, look, the cat's back.
Yep, she's back to be a pest.
Yeah. Normally we always go out for Mexican food on my birthday, but it's Ash Wednesday, so we can't have meat. So
Was it
we're
Ash Wednesday today?
today is Ash Wednesday. All of the ash was wiped off when I took a nap earlier.
Oh, I've already eaten meat all day today. Oh wow.
Are you Catholic?
Yes, I am. Roman
Really?
Catholic. Yep.
Did not know I was not the only Catholic in the streaming community.
There's tons of Catholics out there in the streaming community.
Yes, it is Ash Wednesday. Yeah, not supposed to eat meat today.
Oh well. I goofed.
I don't think God will smite you for forgetting that it's Ash Wednesday.
Good Friday, yes. Good Friday, I will not eat meat. Good Friday is pierogi weekend. It's pierogies.
Are pork skins meat? Probably.
Yeah, pork is meat. Yes.
Only time I can get my dad to make shrimp is during Lent.
Never let the machines win. Just ask you how old you are. How do you like being old?
I am 24. So
She is a youngin. She ain't old.
How old are you, Mom?
43.
Do
I look 43? Hell no.
I'd say like 28, 29.
Well, thank you. But see, I have a little bit of the gray hair right here.
Yeah. 31, 32 at the oldest. Well, Josh is going to be 41, and he only looks like he's 30 at the oldest.
Really? I didn't know Josh was that old. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, no, everyone always calls me the baby of the group.
Yeah, you are the baby. Even David Hutchinson said 67.
That's just old.
That's not old.
I mean, what is old?
When you turn 40, you're going to be like going, oh, 60 is not that old. We are old folks, you know. Hey, I gotta walk with a kid. Oh, get off my line, you little whippersnappers. Yeah, for fun, I named my ISSD "Get Off My Bandwidth."
Nice.
I thought that was kind of comical.
Yeah. who was it? Someone else was telling me that I have perpetual baby status until minimum 25.
Whoa, Michael Castell just laid down some Catholic talk to us.
Yep.
What enters a man does not defy him. It's what comes out does. What the food he has deemed clean, the man cannot deem unclean. That's some old dark gospel talk.
It is.
Yeah, that's back in the I want to say it's before the coming of Jesus.
I say that's definitely Old Testament.
Old Testament, yeah.
But Ron, you mentioned a pierogi. What is a pierogi?
Okay, so pierogi. Yay! Let's talk Ukrainian foods. Okay. So Polish foods, a pierogi is basically a doughy substance with either some type of food in that can have potato in it. Sometimes it has sauerkraut. Sometimes it can be potato and onion in it. My favorite is potato, cheese, bacon. One of my aunts used to make it. Oh, so good. It has little bits of crumbs of bacon bits inside with cheddar cheese and a potato. So you know what a pot sticker is? Very similar to the same idea, except it's dough. And you could boil it for it takes a whole day to make these stuff. So I don't make it anymore. I just buy it from some of these old ladies that used to make them at this one grocery store and then became a huge company.
Oh,
Now
Ron.
Huh?
According to Michael, it's Matthew 15.
Matthew 15. Oh, shoot. New Testament. I am sorry. That sounds like Old Testament, my friend.
It does sound like Old Testament.
Yeah.
Well, Ron, I am going to make you the stream god for 5 minutes while I go wash my hands and put the plate away and wipe the corn juice off my laptop. I know.
Go. I'm not going to go there. Oh boy.
My dad put too much butter on it, and so when I took a bite, like corn juice got on my laptop deck. It's not like on the keys or anything, so it's good.
I can see Bob's face. He doesn't know what to say. Yeah, I feel like you do, Bob. Go and get yourself cleaned up then, Devin.
I'll be right back. I might get another beer in the process.
What
do we have to say to that, Bob?
Definitely interesting.
Yeah.
Keep it family friendly, though.
That's why I was being quiet. Oh, Devin, you walked into that one. Oh, man, I could have gone so many ways till Sunday, huh? Oh, boy. Yeah, I love that. I love what Al just said. Yeah, you're not saying much. So that's New Testament. Thanks for letting me know, Michael. I wasn't too sure. So pierogies are kind of like pot stickers, but not quite. We fry them. We can boil them, and then we usually fry them, and they are so tasty. You make like a buttery sauce with fried onions in it. You pour that over your pierogies. You have it with sour cream too. Oh, unless you've never had a pierogi, it's hard to explain what a pierogi is, but they are good. Bob, have you ever had a pierogi?
I have had pierogies. Yes.
Boiled, or do you have them fried?
Fried.
They're so much better fried, aren't they?
Well, I've only ever had fried, so I don't know what boiled.
Okay, well, boiled is a lot more mushy. So they feel like almost like it's like slimy. I'm not a big fan of the boiled. I fry them myself too.
yeah, I don't think if they're more slimy, that wouldn't be for me.
Yeah. I've had them boiled once and I was like, nah, this is not for me. But what type of pierogies have you had before? Have you had like pork, potato?
I believe they're a potato. My parents used to go up to Canada fishing, and they'd bring them back down.
Nice. Whereabouts in Canada do they go fishing?
I have no idea. I'm in Wisconsin, so they didn't go too far north.
Okay, so they're probably going into Alberta? No.
They went up through Minnesota.
Minnesota. So they probably stopped in Alberta, I want to say, maybe. No, Alberta, no. Saskatchewan probably is more closely to it. I got to open up a map again and look. So, Devin, you never had a pierogi ever?
I've never heard of them.
Oh, you don't know what you're missing. Bob can tell you all about them. Bob.
I don't think I can describe them as well as you did.
Mm-hmm. They're just fried, tasty, yummy stuff.
They sound tasty.
You pour like butter on them with with fried onions in it.
Yeah.
And then you can get some, and if you got sour cream, you put a little bit of sour cream. Oh, it's so good.
I had a Philly cheesesteak for the first time this weekend.
Oh, pan fried and dipped them, in plum sauce. Yes, I've done that too. Everybody's telling you how to have them now.
Okay, where does one get a pierogi?
You know
In Texas.
You know anybody that owns a deli?
What kind of deli?
We're talking like Eastern European delis.
Not in Waco. I'd have to go to Dallas for that.
Yeah.
Or it's like Austin.
Yeah, you live in Waco. I forgot about that.
Pixel, what the heck? He just jumped off my desk and shoved everything like 6 inches to the left.
Let's see if there's any places that you can get pierogies in
Texas.
In Texas.
Got an HEB by you?
HEB, yes. Who doesn't have HEBs?
Well, that's a Texas thing. Looks like they have them there.
HEB has pierogies?
Yes, ma'am.
Top 10 Polish foods in Waco, Texas.
Okay, then.
Let's see.
No, Michael was in San Antonio.
I think I found one for you. Pisha's Chess American Restaurant. That looks like pierogies.
Where is
it's
this?
On 220 North Main Street.
We don't have a main street.
All this was popped up in Texas.
What is this place called?
Pachacha's Chechen's American Restaurant.
220 Main Street?
Yeah, North Main Street. Here it is. Let me get the directions for you. There it is. This is what I found on Yelp. Posting in the private chat. There you go. If you're ever in Texas, I'll post it to the regular chat too. For anybody else that might be listening. How many viewers do we have anyways?
7.
7 of you. Well, if you're 7 of you, if you're in Waco, Texas, this restaurant sounds really good. Got 4 out of 5 stars, and the first picture I see on there is a plate of pierogies.
Oh. Okay, this is out in West. Okay, I know where this is.
Yeah, that's a plate of pierogies I'm seeing right in the front picture there. Not the same way I do them, where I fry my onions, but yeah. Like I'm looking on here. It looks like that looks like pierogies. I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay, that's like 45 minutes up the road from me.
See, there you go. They're closed now, but they're going to be open again. They're open till 8:45 p.m.
Okay.
You know what? I could go in my freezer. I could pull out a bag of pierogies so she can see what they look like.
You should.
But I'm too lazy to get up from my seat.
Ron.
It's a bag of frozen pierogies. There's nothing really to look at. But I will say this: never let the machines win. Hopefully you can attest to this, or even Michael. I don't know if it's out in your neck of the woods. If you ever get out to a store like a No Frills or whatever, look for. Now it's her birthday, Ron. I know, but I'm just saying for you guys, if you want to try those pierogies, Supreme Pierogies are really good. I get them from No Frills. That's the company that I used to get them from all the time.
No, Ron, for my birthday from you, I know what I want.
Filament.
Yeah, from filaments.ca.
Yeah, I'm broke. I'm sorry. Once I'm working, I'll try to get a roll out to you. I promise you on that.
Okay.
I owe also Mr. Buttram, Laurie Mack, and a roll to one of my good friends, which is Jim. They all deserve rolls of filament. So
Yeah.
I've got a roll to everybody. So, but then again, I may be able to market it as a cheaper price because I'm getting. Well, I have to look into it. I know it's like $17 for me to ship it to the States, so it's not like I'm hurting in that way. But well, I'll see what I can do for you.
Okay. What do you do for a living, Ron?
Nothing right now. I'm actually unemployed.
So that's how you have so much time to get videos done.
Right now, yeah. I was working as a podcast editor for a little while I was out of work, but that's kind of dried up right now.
Want to edit my podcast?
Sure. Can you afford me?
As I was about to ask, what's your price?
Matters on the length of the show, what you want added to it, and what I have to clean up.
Say it's an hour-long show, minimal cleanup, just cat purrs and the occasional cuss word.
Did you want the cuss words edited out?
Yeah, we just clip them out.
Okay. Do you have any ums, ands, ohs?
We leave those in.
Okay, I usually edit them out so that you sound smarter.
Well, yeah.
I'd have to listen to it to see what's going on in the audio.
Mm-hmm.
See what would need to be cleaned up, what I can make sound better.
There's a lot that could be done to make it sound better.
I usually charge about $50 to do an episode.
So that's like $250 American.
No, that's like $25 American.
It's actually not bad.
So I upload, clean up, do all the cleanups that's required. I mean, I'll do minimum cleanup on that one, but if you want to send me a copy, I can listen to one and I can see what I can do for you.
All right. I might do that.
Because I got way too many tools to do that with.
Yeah. I typically do it myself in Audacity.
Yes, Audacity is good for that. But I use a couple more tools. I use stuff like Alphonic. I run it through Alphonic to get all the audio levels right. I'll listen through it all and I'll cut out every curse word I can hear. I cut out most of ands, uns, and all crutch words get cut mostly unless it's making you sound like a complete. I'll leave one or two in.
Yeah.
But I don't cut all of them. I just do what I can do.
Yeah.
I use
shrimp.
Yeah, I noticed that you're holding a shrimp. I was going to ask you, are you trying to tell us something?
Shrimp. No, my dad asked me what I wanted to eat for my birthday because we couldn't go out because we had late night practice and can't eat meat. And I was like, shrimp. And so we had like a good hour-long discussion about shrimp. And then I was like, I'm going to 3D print a shrimp.
Shrimp is good. Lobster's good.
I'm actually not a fan of lobster.
Really? I'm kind of shocked.
Don't like lobster.
One thing I've never had is crawfish.
Crawfish is great.
And I have a feeling in Texas I'll find some if I ever went up there.
Very much so.
Well, there might be a day that I may be visiting Texas. Not sure when. Maybe.
You're in Texas. I'll come out.
Well, I don't know where I'll be in Texas, though.
Say, what part of Texas?
One of my friends wanted me to go to San Antonio.
It's 3 hours from me.
Yeah. They want me to come out there just to see the Alamo. I used to have some friends out there, but I don't know if they're still living there. I haven't been able to get in touch with them. So, but I wouldn't mind seeing Texas, just seeing what it's all about. Just see what the country's all about, you know?
It's great.
Because everything's big in Texas. So, see how crazy the Costco's are in Texas.
They are quite large.
Yep. And just, you know, see Texas for what it is. And I know that if I was out there and I contacted one of the ham sets out there that's a YouTuber, he'll probably like, yeah, come on down. I'll show you my club and get you broadcasting on, you know, whatever bands and have some fun. Now, Devin, if you came out to Ontario, I would show you, you know, Toronto and everything else and just have you go gaga goo over stuff. Because your dollar will go farther than my dollar will.
Yeah. Maybe one of these days. I have to get a passport first.
Yeah, go to one of the competitions out here where they do the Canadian robot competitions. I know there's one happening at like this t-shirt I'm wearing. It's from Makers Expo. They do not just battle bots, but they also do that type of battles that you do. And I think it's called CLT 5404. Then there's another team out here that's also battles against them. They usually have a competition going on.
Yeah.
And I forget what the other team is. Red something.
Is it Red Hots out from... I know they're from the Toronto area.
No, it's one from Waterloo area.
Oh, I would not know then.
Okay. All I know is that they just recently got involved. I know Red Hawks. I've talked to them. They were at Makers Expo last year, and they were just showing off what they can do too. So it was them and Carlton, another team. I forget what the other team was called. Hey, Buttrum's in the house.
Buttrum's here?
Yes, Mr. Buttram, the one and
Where's
only.
Mr. Buttram? I want to see him, Mr.
He's
Buttram.
in the chat.
Oh. Hey, Mr. Buttram, do you want to come join my stream?
He's probably going to pass, I have a feeling.
Ooh,
Come on, Ryan. You know you want to come in here. You know you want to just egg me.
Come on, Ryan.
I'm in bed.
In bed. You can stream from in bed.
Ooh. So according to this write-up on that restaurant, they also serve cabbage rolls.
Yeah.
Have you ever had cabbage roll?
I have.
Oh, okay. Nice. They got some interesting stuff here. I'm just reading some of the reviews.
And speaking of that, it's been nice chatting with everybody, but I am going to head there myself.
Oh, the wife would not appreciate it. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, it'd probably be more appropriate on the nakedron.com.
Yeah, definitely on nakedron.com. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, everybody take care. I am out.
Bye, Bob.
Later, Bob. You know, Bob should come out to our when we do the Saturday nights, you know?
Yeah.
So Bob, if you're ever around Saturday nights, you should come out to the Saturday Night Makers, you know, with me, Mr. Buttram, Robbie Mack.
Occasionally me.
Yeah. Well, I think last week it was Mr. Buttram that hosted it. So I think this week it falls under me to host. I'm not 100% sure, but
Yeah.
yeah, and Butreon.com. Yes, we can't forget that website. That's an awesome website. Butreon.com/merch. Get your merch now by
Mhm.
Robbie Mac. By Robbie Mac Designs, you know. There's a picture of them. Okay, share screen. Application window. There you go. That picture I'm showing you right now, that's what pierogies look like. These nice little things right here.
Those look tasty.
They are tasty, and that's onions on top, and there's your sour cream right there.
Yeah.
There. Now we've made everyone hungry. S&M. What does S&M mean?
I don't need. Oh, Saturday Night Makers.
Saturday Night Makers. Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Saturday Night Makers, which basically just becomes a hangout for us all to complain and make jokes of other stuff.
Yep.
For websites like Patreon.com get popped up and NakedRon.com.
What does Patreon.com actually do?
Don't go there. It's dangerous.
No, Patreon. Oh, okay. That's why. But merch? What merch?
Merch doesn't work. It's just a joke.
Oh. Okay.
But Robbie Mac did make something for Patreon.com. He made a mug.
Huh.
Has a picture of Mr. Butchman's face on one side. And on the other side says live, laugh, love. And he has tattooed on the side Patreon.com/merch.
Nice. Yeah, merch does work. It just goes to the channel.
Yeah. Honestly, I want to talk to Robbie Mac about that. We should make the website in Wix, make a merch option, and have Robbie Mac have John Mac make all the art, make all the mugs and everything else, and then we just ship them out, you know?
Yeah.
And then whatever money's made goes back into the website to keep it running for another month, for another year. No merch. Oh, it was a joke. I know that, but we were talking about making it a real thing. Just get on your bad side. Just have you go, God damn it, stop it. Like nakedron.com is a joke, you know? All that does takes you to my web, just takes you to the Canadian Makers project on YouTube's Facebook YouTube link. Yeah. Just allows you to sign up for my website. So well, not sign up for the website, for the YouTube site.
Mm-hmm.
I still gotta get Wix set up for our project.
I need to make stickers for my channel.
Mule something. Sticker Mule. Go there. They're the best prices.
Mm.
Also, you can try Vistaprint.
Yeah, I just need to do it. It's more of I haven't wanted to spend the money.
Well, sometimes Vistaprint is cheaper than Sticker Mule. Sometimes Sticker Mule is cheaper than Vistaprint. I've done both of them. So, but Sticker Mule, it's a real pain to get them up here. So I use Sticker U instead, which is a Canadian version of what they are.
Yeah.
But like I said, not working right now. I don't have any cash flow coming in, so I can't really buy the stickers, but something I gotta do.
Sounds like you need that cash flow.
I've been unemployed for over a year now.
Really?
Yeah. Well, okay. I live in a town where it's a sleeper town, really. This city is.
Yeah.
I'm trained in sales, but when it comes retail sales.
Mm-hmm.
So selling computers, car stereos, that type of stuff was what I was trained in.
Yeah.
Those are no longer available anymore.
Yeah.
So my knowledge is vast, but there's not that many jobs out there for me anymore.
Mhm.
And the jobs that I have applied for, I've never heard back from them. I had one guy say, "Yeah, I want to hire you. I'll contact you within a month." Never contacted me back.
Oh no,
Yeah, so
that
I've
sucks.
I've had interviews. It's getting through the front door is the tricky part.
Mm-hmm.
Now I do what I do. So, as I was saying this year, probably going to end up working security, which is going to suck. But hey, it's a paycheck.
Yeah.
And that's the way I got to look at it right now.
Mm-hmm.
What can I find that's going to pay for me to live, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to go crash. Nuts. Later, Kilroy. Have a good one.
See you, Kilroy.
Yeah. Yeah, so, you know, what I'm trained for, there is no work in that field anymore, and that's the problem.
That is a problem.
Yeah. And I hate being a jack of all trades and having, you know, and having no way to prove it that I can do this stuff, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But, oh well. It is what it is, right? But, yeah, just gotta find a job that's going to pay for a little while, and then I can start looking for a real job that's going to be a good job.
Yeah.
Also, a year of not working makes companies go, well, why weren't you working? Well, be honest, I was looking at going back to school.
Mhm.
Oh, you know, that's just God honest truth. I was actually looking to go back to school because the last job I worked almost had me had a mental breakdown.
Oh no,
Yeah, I was at the point of being very suicidal.
that's not good.
No. If you ever work customer service as a customer service rep over the phone, it is one of the worst jobs you could ever work.
I will take that into consideration.
Yeah, you don't want to do it. No.
Doesn't sound like fun.
No, it was not fun. It was more of a. I give credit due to the people that work in the call centers because I know what to go through, and it's like, oh no, Michael's going too. But yeah, maybe I should call it a night myself. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's already what in my time zone.
It
is
11:30.
11:30. Yeah, but it's 11:30 Canadian, so
Yeah.
East Coast.
Mm-hmm.
Or Eastern Standard Time, I should say. But
yeah.
Still, happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
And so you have two more event. You say you have one more event to go to, and that's it for a while, or travel?
I am in New Orleans this weekend. I'm off the next weekend. I'm in Greenville the weekend after that. I'm off the next weekend. I'm in San Antonio the weekend after that. I'm in El Paso the weekend after that. I'm in Waco the day after that. And then I'm in St. Louis the weekend after that.
So basically you're just around home for a little while.
It's competition season. It's a toss-up of where I'll be.
Yeah, but what I meant by that is that you'll be in your state, more or less.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So it's not too bad.
Actually, out-of-state travels are easier than regular.
Really? I would think
Thank you,
states
Michael.
would be easier.
Texas is so big that it really doesn't make a difference.
Mm.
And plus, when you're traveling with students, out of town is out of town. You could be going 30 minutes away from home. You could be going 30 hours away from home. It's still a lot of, there's bed checks and hotel arrangements and all that. And just making sure everyone gets from point A to point B. Everyone is fully chaperoned. Everyone has money for food, stuff like that. So it really doesn't matter if you're an hour from home or if you're in a different country.
That sucks. Well, at least it's. Oh, when does it end exactly?
It ends at World Championship, which is the third week of April.
So after April, you're basically off the clock?
April to September, or April to August, I am in off season.
Oh, okay.
which means we only do outreach stuff and like a couple summer camps. There's no more like daily robot practice and stuff like that.
Interesting. So I guess you're looking forward to that.
Yes and no. I enjoy it for about a month and then I start to miss it.
I thought having your life of your own would be a good thing.
I mean, it is. Hence why I took tonight off. But I mean, I love my kids. And I've been working with First since I was 11 years old. When I went off to college, I thought, okay, I'm going to focus on school and this chapter of my life is over for a couple of years. And then I'll start coaching again after college. I lasted about 2 months before I was working with the team.
It's in your blood to code. It's in your blood to code.
Blood. Every once in a while, I'll get a little burnt out, but then I take like a weekend off and it's like, okay, I'm ready to go back to practice.
Yeah.
Okay, I miss my students or something like that.
I can understand that. I mean, you grow accustomed to working with them for X amount of years, and it's just like,
Well, with the new program with the little kids, if I get them in 6th grade, I have them for 6 years.
wow.
My seniors right now, I've had since they were freshmen, this is my 4th year of coaching. Graduation's going to be tough.
I can see her crying now.
No, not yet, but graduation will be.
Oh man, I miss him. He was my best driver.
Oh yeah. That's the hard part of being an alumni coach. It's like I know the pressure of being on the floor and I miss it. And it's like I'll watch them from the stands and it's like, oh my gosh, what the hell are you doing? Stop doing that.
You know what? We gotta get you on I'm starting a new podcast, honestly. And I'm going to be focusing on makers, creators, people that are influencers, everything.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we can learn from everything.
Yeah.
As creators.
Mm.
You know, even though it's a different genre or everything else. So what I may want to do is get you on the show.
Okay.
Talk about, the battling and the challenges of being I guess it's more STEM, is more what you teach, right? STEM with robotics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you're
engineering through robotics.
Yeah. And I know that STEM is a big part of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's interesting to get it from a person who actually is teaching STEMs. And I know a few people that would actually find that interesting.
All right. Yeah.
So
hit me up.
Yeah, we should set up something like that.
Is this a blog or is this a podcast? What is this?
Podcast.
I'd love to be on your podcast.
Okay. Well, I'll make a note of that. A few people have already said yes to it already. So I'm working on it right now. I know that I got to talk to Edutech and see if he wants to get involved. Talk about his show and how he gets guests and listen to that. Because I also feel that we can all learn from each other.
Yeah.
Am I wrong to think that? Probably not. I mean, I like to know, how does an influencer become an influencer? How did this become this? What drove you to become something like that? And just talk to people and understand their thought processes.
Yeah. Like I know for my channel, people have been telling me since I was like 15, you need to make a YouTube channel. You need to have a podcast. You need to do this because people are be interested in what you do. And I always told them no, because my primary thing is the robotics, which takes 60 to 80 hours a week. And at the end of the day, it's like, okay, I go to work, I go to robotics, and suddenly it's 4:00 in the morning and I'm trying to edit a video, I'm trying to edit a podcast. And so I went and started my channel, which was not called Designs by Devin at the very beginning, because I had a partner who was kept insisting I make a channel. And I was like, okay, I will do it. I will be the brains behind the channel, but you're the face. And I'm just the brains behind it people don't see.
Yep.
Well, this guy got in his head, you become an influencer, people are going to start sending us free stuff to review and all that, like, and be as big as like Joel Telling or Angus from Maker's Muse.
Okay.
3 months. And I thought he was crazy. And I was like, no, it takes time and work, and you have to like actually build an audience and stuff. And he's like, no, it'll happen pretty instantly. You hear about people doing it all the time. It's not how that works. And he quit 3 months in.
Yep. I started doing this thinking the same thing, you know. I'll hit 1,000. You know, there's a lot of people out here that love 3D printing. Maybe I'll snag a couple 3D printers, you know, and I'll just give them away. I wouldn't keep them. I would just give them away.
Yeah.
Because in my mind, it's like I want to give something back to the community, not take something away from the community. Not have something and not share it with the community. And that's the way I think. And I've talked to companies. And I say, listen, you know, if you want to send me a printer to review, I will review it as long as you're comfortable with me giving it away. Usually they just go, you know what? We're going to think about it.
Yeah.
I don't want to keep these printers as they grow, you know?
Yeah.
Like if I have to pay money for the printer, fine. If I have to pay money and ship it back, I'll ship it back. I have no problem with that. But
yeah, I know. My partner thought we would be huge within 6 months. And it was like, it's not how that works.
No, you can't be huge in 6 months, but you can be huge in about 6 weeks.
Yeah.
I've seen it happen. You know, something just goes viral. A post I made on a Japanese website talking about places to visit.
Yeah.
And this place is up in the up in the hills in I want to say not Kaido. It's Nara. No, not Nara. I can't remember the name of the area now, but I said, wow, that's going to be a thing I'm going to have to cross off my bucket list. That post alone went viral.
Yeah.
I had 9,000 retweets.
Oh, wow.
79,000 likes. I've never seen a post about Japan that I found interesting go that viral with my quote in there.
Yeah.
I was blown away. Even my friend who lives in Japan, who said, Ron, have you been watching your tweets? I'm like, I've been busy working on other stuff. Why? He's like, check your Twitter. It's blowing up like crazy. Open up my Twitter and thousands of people are tweeting about it.
Yeah.
And talking to me about it. Saying, yeah, this is a great place in Japan. I've been there once. It's amazing. Other people tweeting, hey, yeah, I want to go check this place out. People are asking me for, what's your favorite place in this area to visit? I was like going, holy crap. All I did say, I just wanted to visit it.
Wow.
I haven't been there, but everybody was tweeting about it because, number one, I tweeted it with my Japan Experience podcast listing. So that tweet went viral with my name and the Japan Experience on it.
Yeah.
I recorded an episode about traveling in that area. That went viral. With me and my friend worked on. So that whole thing just went super viral. Because I said it's on my list to cross out. It's like, ugh. But it's amazing how one little thing can go viral.
Yeah, it is.
And for one full week, I was considered an influencer. I had airplane companies writing back to me saying, hey, would you like to visit this area in Japan?
Yeah.
I need a hotel stay. I don't need that travel. But yeah, it's amazing how those things happen, though. But once again, I gotta get going. So happy birthday to you.
There's only 3 people. Oh, there's 5 people left.
Yeah, so the 5 people might want to If anybody wants to come in,
Yeah, let me know and I'll send you a link.
yep. But anyways, guys, thanks for having me on. Thank you so much for having me on.
Mhm.
Congratulations on all, and everything else. Hopefully you don't get too badly sick by the way it sounds like you are right now.
I have been coughing like this for a couple weeks. My students are trying to kill me.
You think your students are trying to kill you? What proof do you have of that?
What?
Do you have proof that they're trying to kill you?
No, schools are just widely known as incubators of all things nastiness.
At least you don't have to worry about coronavirus out here yet.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But stay safe, stay healthy.
Yeah.
Get a lot of hand sanitizer while you still can.
Yep.
I was out here out of my store. They're sold out.
Wow.
On eBay, on stores like Walmart.ca has it as a 1 liter bottle of hand sanitizer for $392.
Holy crap.
People are getting scared of this coronavirus,
Mhm.
COVID-19.
Yeah.
So how far are you away from hitting your mark?
I am, according to TubeBuddy.
MA
Buddy. 19.
19 away. Come on, guys. Tweet out. I am watching Devin at Devin's by Design. Come and join her. Come and join her YouTube. Put a tweet out with her YouTube information on there. Let's give her up. Let's try to make. You know what? I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to get my Twitter going here.
Yeah. I don't even know why I really wanted to make 100 by my birthday. It was just like a little goal I set for myself.
It's still possible.
You got an hour.
Yeah, let me go and do a tweet here for you. Since I do have people that watch my channel.
Yeah. Corona had better not mess up Murph. That would suck.
Definitely it would. And it may still because with the way things are going in China and getting parts.
Yeah. Like I know, have you heard of Mobile World Congress?
Which one?
Mobile World Congress.
No, don't know about that.
It's a giant phone expo that happens every year. That got canceled.
Oh, jeez.
Just because like Samsung and Huawei and LG and all the like major phone companies are Chinese based or otherwise Asian based and are under travel bans because of Corona.
That sucks.
Yeah. I know even Apple is having production issues because they're assembled in China.
Yeah, Foxtron is basically shut down until further notice from what I was hearing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's their main people that make the phones is Foxtron.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says you have 80 subscribers right now. Just getting getting all your information here.
Yeah.
I'm working on that tweet. Yeah, help another YouTuber 3D maker make 100 subs. Who
was it? John Strand, I think, put it the best. It was Maker Teacher Robotics Texas. What more could you ask for? Well, pretty much describes my channel.
Yeah, it's true. Message. Open a new tab. And then we're going to put tagger.
Tag me.
I am tagging you in the tweet.
Yay. Yeah, wondering how much longer I'm going to stay live. Because I could go watch Lego Masters.
And wish her a happy birthday. That's not a bad idea. I'm gonna
Yeah.
steal that from you.
All right.
No, from Never Let the Machines Win. He just posted one for you.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you, Mike.
Oh shoot, I just lost that one I was working on. Control C, go back. Let's hope it's still there. Yeah. Control V.
Yeah, it's recorded, Mike. Mike, in today alone, I've gotten like 35 subs.
Yeah, I just tagged you in his post that he just posted. So
Nice.
yeah, so if you guys want to help us promote this, all you have to do is just go to my to go see it, go look for Name Maker PR. Let's get this thing going. Everybody just retweet it. Also, you can retweet Let the Machines Win one, and let's see if we can get her up to 100
Yeah.
before the end of the week. That's what I'm hoping for.
I think we can do by the end of the week because considering we got 35 in one day.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive. I must admit, I was really happy about that.
I was astonished how much it was. Just like I tagged a couple people,
Yeah,
and they
but
all retweeted it, and it was like, holy shit!
you got to remember, you got the makers behind you.
I posted that tweet in the parking lot at Mass, just kind of as a joke to myself. I was like, okay, maybe I'll get like 5 subs between the start and end of Mass. Checked my phone after Mass, and I was like, 15 increase. I was like, what?
It's crazy how much a little tweet can do.
I know.
You know, while you're going to your event, what you should do, you should take a picture of you and the class if you can, if you're allowed to, and just say, "This is what a bus full of makers looks like."
Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to do that.
Aww, that would have been awesome though.
It would be awesome, but I'm not actually allowed to do that.
Ah, damn.
I'm
Because-
pretty sure all of my students would sub to me if they were allowed to know my channel.
Are you sure they're not watching you now?
I am.
Okay.
Because I know for sure they don't know my channel. Because every once in a while they'll come and ask me, is this your channel? Is this your channel? Because they know about it, but they're not allowed to know what it is.
Ron, Devin, what are your Facebook names?
Just my name, Devin Rizzo.
Just my name, Ron. That's kind of creepy that you're asking me my Facebook name. I don't usually give out my Facebook name personally.
My Facebook name is Benchy McBenchface.
Benchy McBenchface.
You know, Benchy McBenchface.
Oh yeah, I remember that Bodie McBoatface. That was the greatest ever.
Oh, we were trying to
And
name
that
the
boat is still
robot.
called that, Bodie McBoatface.
Mhm. No, my students
Expedition
named the
17.
Robot McRobot Face.
Robot McBoatface.
And I put my foot down and was like, no, we are not naming it something that stupid.
You know what you should name one of your robots?
Huh.
Killer Instinct.
There's actually a team called that.
Now there's a video game called that too.
There, you would not believe the amount of geeky video game references.
I bet there's a lot of Halo references out there.
Oh, Twitter at DevinJCR.
Oh, Twitter? Oh, that's Canadian Maker PR. The only reason it's Canadian Maker PR is because Canadian Maker was taken, and Canadian Maker PR is as long as I could get it, and that was too long. But yeah, if you retweet what we're tweeting out about you, that actually can improve your chances of hitting it.
Really?
Yeah. Because then people see that you liked it, but they also see that you're retweeting your own tweets that are helping you grow.
Yeah.
So you're saying, hey, look what this guy's doing for me.
Yeah.
Look what this person's done for me. And it actually makes other people go, hey, I follow him. If he's following her, I should follow her.
Yeah.
You know, it's this, what do you call it? It's like starting a
domino effect?
not the domino. What they call is the not nightingale effect, but it's one of those type of effects that they talk about. It's like psychology 101. That if someone likes them, then I should like them, and then they go follow. So I can't remember the name of it though. It's slipping on the top of my head. But little tricks like that, and you just talk to people and you just put that out, it can help grow your channel. Also, one tag I will tell you that you got to put in your channel tags. Ender 3.
Yeah.
And when you work on the Ender 5, make sure you tag Ender 5.
Okay.
And
why Ender 3?
Here's what you do. Ender 5. Bad wiring. Creality Ender 5.
Yeah.
Ender. Ender 3 in the Ender 5, because you want to know why?
Why?
Because the Ender 3 and Ender 5 are considered the best-selling printers that Creality has ever made. They have the same size build plate.
Yeah.
Apparently. I'm not 100% sure that is. But if you take an Ender 3 and take the Ender 5, most people that have an Ender 3 have moved over to an Ender 5. So taking an Ender 3 might go, oh, look, there's the Ender 5. That's a new printer. Maybe I'll buy one. You know, because they're seeing what you're doing. One of my friends who works in a 3D print company. So he builds printers and puts them together and then sells them for the company. One of his major complaints is he's like, the Ender 5 is a lot of wiring. Making it neat and tidy does take a little bit of time.
Yeah.
But once you got it neat and tidy, it looks beautiful.
Yeah.
And you're going to be doing a lot of clip printing. Yeah. I know this is making you more like anxious to play with it, right?
Oh yeah. Did you see the picture?
No, I didn't see any of the pictures.
I
don't think you posted any of them.
I didn't post them. I thought I sent them to you though.
I didn't see any come in my Twitter.
Yeah, hold on. Give me a minute. Oh, I can just share my screen. That works better.
Okay. Let me go back in there. I just got a message sent to me, so how to respond to it.
Share screen. Okay. Wait, no, this one. Share.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What the? Can you zoom in on that wiring again?
Yeah.
What the rat nest?
Yes. Yeah, I know. So, like the power supply.
Holy crow.
Power supply is here underneath the bed.
Yeah.
Your extruder is right here. But all the wiring is just kind of everywhere.
Jesus. Gee Louise.
Yeah, there's your extruder stuff up here.
Yeah, your arm and your extruder, your print head, and yeah. But my God, that wiring is a terrible wiring job.
Yeah.
Time to break up the zip ties.
You're
going to be busy this week.
Yeah, I know.
Remember, picture videos of it before, after, and done.
My cats and my dad.
Cats, you gotta love them and hate them at the same time. Yeah, I'll send you more pictures of snow.
Yeah.
May I'll use this as a reference to show you how much snow's there.
So why did you print that giant D20?
I wanted to try it. I want something that was big, like something I could throw around, but also it was more. Oh, Brian Vines is on. Hey, Brian.
Vines is here?
Yeah.
Hey, Brian. You wanna join the
3D.
stream?
Say yes, Brian. You know you want to. You got to give us the dad jokes, man.
Brian Vines
We need some dad jokes,
on
man.
my stream. Come on.
Yeah, you just got here, but dude, you're full of the dad jokes. You know it. You see me rolling my dice around? You can probably come up with some ideas. You know, I was just dying to print this.
Check your Twitter DMs, Brian.
Okay, cool. Thanks, man. I'm full of sometimes of something. What was that one? There was a real bad one I heard yesterday. Oh yeah. I forgot which way the sun rose, and then it dawned on me.
That
That's a bad one.
is a bad one.
There was one about what did the beach say to the ocean? Says nothing, oceans, something. I can't remember the whole joke, but Brian Vines would know it.
Yeah.
So the reason I printed this out, so I have a CR10.
Yeah.
Okay. My CR10 has been outfitted now with a V6 hot end
Mm-hmm.
because I was having issues with the stock hot end. I was having nothing but issues with it. So I just said, fine, I've had enough. Screw it. I'm just putting on the this new hot end. Well, I put on the new hot end and then it overflowed one day from the top and coated the whole block in plastic.
That's not good.
No. So I got a new block. I was able to save the heater cartridge. I was able to save the nozzle, but I was not able to save anything else from it. So, and the PTFE heat break I was able to save.
Yeah.
The all metal heat break, I should say. So I ordered a new block. The new block came in. I've assembled it now, but I've been hesitant to run it because I'm scared it's going to overflow again.
Yeah.
So today I decided let's print something big, blocky. Take me 4 hours. I can keep an eye on that hot end, make sure nothing happens.
Yeah.
And I printed out this.
Nice.
There are a few problems with it, but I think that's just I'm not sure what's causing it. So I may have to do a little bit of figuring out what's going on here. I think it's elephant footing a little bit. From the looks of it. Looks like I got a little bit of elephant there. And it looks like I had some settings set up wrong. So I'm going to have to go into the printer again and mess around with them. But there's the Brian Vines.
Hey.
Hello. How are y'all?
Oh, we're doing good, Brian.
Are
Do you
you
know
were
who-
until I got here.
Yeah. Did you know today is Devin's birthday?
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Happy birthday to you. What are you, like 12 now?
24.
Oh, I was off by half.
Hey, it's a glass half full if you think about it.
Yeah.
I like this one.
Huh. Is that wine or whiskey?
This wine.
Nice. What kind?
$2 Chuck. At my Trader Joe's. It's actually $3 Chuck. It used to be $2 Chuck.
Nice.
It's cheaper by the gallon.
Sorry.
Oh,
I had to go take care of a little situation.
You okay?
Yeah, everything's okay. I won't be on much longer though. So
so
Gotta
did
be
you
up
get a
early
few
in the
more
morning.
subscribers, Devin?
I am at 81.
Yay!
yeah,
I
we
started
want,
out with 56 this morning.
How many this morning?
56,
Okay.
I thought it was lower than that. I thought it was 52.
54, 56, something like that. It
Mid
was either
50s.
54 or 56.
Well, now it's more than that.
It is more than that. And so new goal is 100 by the end of the week.
That's a big goal.
Hopefully you can get there.
I think so.
If by the end of the week you mean by like midnight Sunday or something.
Yeah.
Kind of give yourself that extra couple hours.
Yeah, I'm at 81 right now.
Hi, Mike.
Yep, Mike's in the chat. David Hugson's in the chat.
I need to pop out the chat because I'm trying to look at the chat and then I'm distracted by the delay between the
StreamYard.
the live stream and the live stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know Never Let the Machine Win asked me about heat creep. Yeah, I gotta fix it by replacing the fan on the Ender 3.
The hot end fan?
Yeah,
Is it the stock fan or what have you got on there?
block fan. It died.
Is it
It's
dying? Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. That's why I get intermittent. That's why all of a sudden I'll see lines missing and then it reforms again. Line missing, then reforms again. Heat creep.
Yeah. I am going to be performing a few experiments to see which ducts work better. But
Fun.
I've got
Usually the ducks that can fly are the best.
I've got the
They taste
bullseye.
good,
I
too.
like, fry them or put them in Chinese food, and they're usually pretty good.
Yep.
So what's next on the BB3D channel?
The one that's queued up for Monday is another one of the electronic series,
Yeah.
and I'm doing one of those a month. So that's the one that's coming up on Monday. I have like a little 5-minute one that I keep pushing out as I do videos. It's kind of my emergency backup video, so that if I skip a week, like if I get sick or something and I can't talk, I've got something I can still have scheduled.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm so glad that you're hit the 1 million. Like you've hit the 1,000 mark. How's it feeling now? Like, have you noticed any growth after hitting it?
Yeah, I'm like 109 subscribers away from 4,000 now.
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
So I guess after you hit the 1,000, I guess that's when it really starts skyrocketing.
It does, because YouTube at that point, as long as you've got the view hours and you've got the 1,000 subscribers, then they'll start monetizing the videos. So it's, even though you're like a little channel, it's still in their interest to show something that has ads on it versus something that doesn't. So I think in that regard, it YouTube starts showing your stuff more or suggesting it more,
Mm-hmm.
and then it kind of grows from there.
Yeah. It's just getting there is the hard part.
Yep. I've been doing it almost 2 years now. In April, it'll be 2 years.
Wow.
Nice.
I'm already pushed over 2 years doing this and I'm still not getting it. But then again, I'm not putting out episodes every week. So
Yeah, the consistency is good for me, and I think it helps the channel too.
oh yeah,
But it gives,
it
you
was
know,
good.
Yeah. If I can get one a week, then I've got the subscribers that come back and watch, and they know, noon on Mondays there's a new video on the channel.
Yeah, definitely that's what I like about your channel, because you're always consistent of putting out an episode.
I try. I went for a while where I was doing one every 2 weeks, kind of early on, and that didn't really work out for me well. And then there was, until I settled on Mondays, I was doing stuff, and just like as I did a video, I would release it. It's like I got it done. I can't wait to put it out there. But now I try to have a couple of them ready to go, so that I've got stuff out there. So if I do something that takes a couple of weeks, then I've still got content that I can still roll.
Are you using TubeBuddy or anything like that to help, or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
I signed up for that way back when I first started. It's got a couple of useful tools on it. I think I ended up getting. I think I bought whatever the step up from the free one is. I think it's like Pro or something.
Yeah, it's like $3.99 a month or something like that. You know,
Yeah, something like
For
that.
lower
I think they had
channels.
some deal. Huh?
for lower channels, it's like $3.99 or something like that.
Yeah, it wasn't much, and they did some deal where, for some small amount of money, I want to say it was like $40 or something. You get like a perpetual license for that.
Oh
So,
wow,
and-
okay.
So instead of it being a monthly charge, it was like a one-time thing forever. And so that's the
Damn,
one that I
wish I
did.
got on that.
Mm.
But they've got, it's like there's a bunch of tools like there's find and replace throughout all of the descriptions in your videos that is like a tier or two higher than what I've got. So when I need to go through and make changes that would benefit from that, I end up having to like load up 100 and some odd videos in tabs and go into the descriptions and make the change manually.
Yeah. I like one of their options there is the word finder for when you're trying to find words that match what people are searching.
Mhm.
Oh, the tag stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That can
That's
help a
handy because
lot.
it shows kind of the like where that search term or that tag ranks with people searching content. So that's handy.
It's just because Devin's just joined TubeBuddy and I wanted to know about all the tools that are available and,
Yeah.
can help and grow your channel and make it better,
Yeah, it's interesting that there was a somewhat recent TubeBuddy tool that came out where you could filter comments, so you could you could filter out the ones that you had already responded to and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it kind of operates on the channel level and not so much at the video level, and it takes a long time to run. And then YouTube Studio rolled out a similar feature that's lightning fast because TubeBuddy has to download all of the comments and then analyze them and then kind of give you the filtered version of it. Whereas YouTube Studios, it's got the information already available to it. It doesn't have to transfer it anywhere. So that's really helped out with the comments. So I can see, I normally have it filtered by comments that I haven't responded to.
Mm-hmm.
So if I either look at the channel comments or look at the comments on a particular video, I can see the ones that don't have a response from me yet. And sometimes, I'll have comments there and I'll just, either give it a thumbs up or a heart or whatever. And I don't actually type a response, and those still show up in the things that need a response.
Yeah.
So there's some that you have to ignore.
What I find interesting also with TubeBuddy is that when you go sorting for your videos, it'll tell you what's good and what's not good on other channels too.
Yeah. And another thing that it's got is kind of a checklist of best practices. So like when you upload a video, it's got like a little checklist on the right side of things that are good to do. Yeah, that's handy. I generally do about 6 or 7 of those things.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, Devin's learning so much in 1 week.
I know.
one thing that I wish YouTube did that it doesn't do is let you schedule a video, but still be able to have people see it if they've got the URL.
You can set it for unlisted and then schedule it to go out.
Yeah, but when it has a schedule associated with it, it is private.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Nope.
They started.
I've tried that. I've set one to unlisted before, and then I applied a schedule to it, and as soon as I did, it went private.
Mm-hmm.
Because
So
I know I
it
set
makes-
something to go out and it scheduled it as unlisted, but everybody could watch it still through the link. I had to go in and reset it to go out as public, but
I need to look at that because I've had people tell me that you can set it unlisted and then set a schedule on it, but as soon as I set a schedule on it, it goes private.
Yeah, check
So
the
if I
settings
wanted to do-
in the new Creator Studio should allow you to do that.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's where I've always been doing it. I've been using it since it was beta,
Yeah.
mostly because the old one is going away. So why bother learning the old one? You know, it's been in beta for like a year. But I figured
Yeah.
why bother using the old one if it's going to go away? So I've been using the new one, which is now the current one.
What I hated about the old one, and I'll say this about the old one that worked better than the new one, is when they took away all the cards, all the information for uploading just disappeared all of a sudden in the studio when they were in beta. Couldn't find cards, couldn't find end screen, couldn't find nothing.
Yeah, a lot of that stuff. Well, some of that stuff is still over on the classic side of it.
Yeah.
And they've got
They
hooks
fixed
into it. So when you click on the thing to like add cards or whatever, it jumps over to the classic side, and then it's got a button so that when you get done, it either says, you know, you save changes and it says, okay, your changes are saved, just close this tab, or it's got a button that takes you back to Studio.
Yeah, and that's a little bit of annoyance.
Yeah. One thing that I really would like YouTube to do that they don't do is give you the ability to bleep out a word
That'd be nice.
on a video that you've already uploaded. You can't do that.
That would be interesting if they did that.
The closest you can come to that is adding an audio track from their curated list of audio tracks. So like you can add background audio to a video. They've got a bunch of copyright-free tracks that you can use. The closest you can come to being able to bleep out a word is find an audio track that has at least a second of silence at the beginning of it, and very, very carefully drag it into place and size it so that it's just the right size to cover up the audio that you want it to cover. But it's real fiddly and hard to do.
Yeah.
Mike has a good point.
Why have none of us made videos about this? Because
YouTube has videos on it.
There are videos out there. If you look around, they are out there.
I mean, I guess I could make a video about. Huh? There's
Are you
a
talking
lot
like
of videos
TubeBuddy
but
or
YouTube creator? I guess it's the YouTube creator channel or whatever that YouTube runs.
Yeah,
they've got a lot of stuff on there. That stuff all shows up on the kind of the dashboard page. They've always got stuff on there.
And then there is also the YouTube TubeBuddy. They also put out videos on all their stuff too.
Yeah, I watch not a lot of their live streams, but I do like to kind of tune in on them from time to time when they've got them going.
Yeah, the last stream was kind of boring. Just going over the same topics over and over again.
Yeah.
I asked them a simple question. How does this work for channels that are more niche and need, and, you know, how does that work with this? With the niche channels, you know? Like say if I'm building a video that's rather unique, how can I use these? Does TubeBuddy recognize that these are unique words that I'm looking for? Or does it find, and they really couldn't answer my question on
Yeah, it's more generic. I mean, I
Yeah.
do a bunch of, I start a lot of my video titles with how to, because that's what people search for, how to do this, how to do that.
Yep.
And probably the first 1/4 of the suggested tags are kind of useful. And then it gets into stuff like, you know, how to make slime and stuff like that. It's how to crip walk. I don't even know what that means. So
It's crip walking.
I don't know.
It's a word, but trust me, people look it up. My favorite one that I see is how to do tires.
How to tie a tie. That one shows up a lot.
Yeah.
I should do how to print a tie.
Hey, there we go. Hey.
Print a Dilbert tie with a little curl.
You know, you could probably do that with TPU.
That's an idea.
Yeah.
TPU and a coat hanger to kind of
Gives it
stiffen
that
it up
curve.
some.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd probably work. Oh no, we're giving him more ideas for his channel. Forget that idea. Yeah, Dilbert was fun back in the day.
I mean, I'm literally editing right now.
You're what?
I'm literally editing right now.
Well, that's good.
Her editing is in a literal sense.
Yeah. Just TPU will hold its shape according to.
Well, yeah, if you print it in that shape.
Yeah.
But if you print it flat,
Yeah. But hey, it'll make a great Halloween costume.
I could do. I could print it in TPU, and I could use the 2-color technique that I did the video on, with 2 different colors of TPU.
Yeah. I have a roll of Ninja Flex here I have not played around with yet.
What's the shore hardness on that stuff? It's softer.
Sure,
Than,
95.
is it just
Ooh.
95? Okay.
It's like a wet noodle.
Yeah, that's most of what you get with TPU is shore hardness 95A.
Yeah, but there's other ones you can get like a less, like more of a stiffer when you're running with it. That I've seen it
It's
before.
95A is once you've got a printed object, it's fairly stiff. The filament itself is squishy,
Yeah.
but once you've got something printed with it, it doesn't seem too bad. Let me see if I can find a. I had
Hey, Michael's back.
yay.
Hey,
I had
it's Michael
designed
Russell.
some shock absorbing feet for an Ender 3. Looks like a little anvil,
Wow.
but it's just 2 little triangle or 2 little pyramid shapes, one on top of the other, and then some little spots to snap into the 40/40 extrusions. But it's squishy, and so it can absorb a little bit of the vibration.
How you find them working for you?
They're okay. Mostly it serves to elevate the printer a little bit. But this is with just a tiny amount of infill, and it's really hard to squish. You have to put a lot of pressure on it, and that is some Sane Smart black TPU, and that's 95A. Hi, Michael Cassell.
How'd you print that on? Did you were using your Bowden, or did you do that direct drive?
I don't remember. What did I print that on? Let me look at the bottom of it. I printed that on my Soval SB01. I can tell by looking at the bottom of it because it's got that pattern from that fake Ultra Base stuff. And that's a direct drive printer.
Yeah, I find that direct drive is usually TPU, which I've done on the Ender 3. I put like the drive sideways, like our old friend Mike used to do. Wiley.
Mm-hmm.
You remember Mike Wiley and his printers that would catch on fire?
Yeah. Like, oh no, let the magic smoke out of the board.
Yep. Yeah, so I don't know if you got it. Did you get involved in that coin making one or no?
I did, yeah, and
Okay.
I finally sent my piece to Ryan.
Wasn't it like a year ago?
Yeah, but now he has the piece that I printed.
Yeah, a lot of us only were able to print one piece because everybody else went on when it went.
Everybody grabbed a
wild,
piece, so
and everybody grabbed like 25 pieces.
I only grabbed one because when he first released it, he was like, "Just grab one, so everybody has a chance." Okay, I grabbed one.
Yeah, same here.
And I printed it, and then I had it here, and it just sat on the shelf staring at me accusingly for like a year. And then he finally started sending me DMs on Twitter. Did you send the part yet? Did you send the part yet? Did you send the part yet? Okay.
What you should do, you should go on the stream and said, "Okay, I sent you the print. Have you received it? Have you received it? Have you received it?"
Oh, Brian, you live in San Antonio, right?
I do.
Have you ever been to a restaurant called what is it, Chamagacha?
I have. And it's interesting. And there's another one called Braseo that opened closer to me, and I've been there a couple of times.
Mm-hmm.
The Brazilian meat places are pretty cool.
Yeah, I was in San Antonio this weekend,
Oh, okay.
and I realized right as I was leaving San Antonio, I should have messaged Brian Vines. I legitimately forgot that you lived in San Antonio until I was leaving. But no, a friend took me to Chamagacha for dinner. I was like, holy crap, that was amazing.
Yeah, you got the guys walking around with the sword and then the big old knives. It's like, would you like more meat? Yes, please. Slice.
Yeah, it was amazing. And then I just about fainted when I saw the bill.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
Yeah, but thankfully a friend was buying, not me.
Yeah. Like it was Brian Vines. Have you ever had pierogies?
In a bag in the freezer, and then I heated them up. Yeah, but I don't think I've ever had a real one.
Well, back in frozen, yeah, that's real.
Okay. Well, then yes. Yes, I have.
See, Devin, I told you they do sell pierogies in Texas. She's never had a pierogi once in her life.
Oh, well.
See, I had bubble tea.
It's like a potato dumpling kind of thing or something.
Pardon me?
I had bubble tea for the first time this weekend.
Oh, that was good.
That
With
was
the big old thick straws and the big old
tapioca go flying right through your trachea. Yep.
I ended up on a stream.
Was that Mrs. BB3D?
Yes, that's Mrs. BB3D looking at me through the study doors.
Tell her we say hi. Sorry for keeping you on late.
You should have Mrs. BB3D come on.
No, she does not want to be on camera.
Okay, fair enough.
She's like, no.
So how long do you just say it takes you to edit a video that you've shot?
Who, me or Devin?
You.
All day. It depends on the video. If it's something that I'm cutting back and forth between me and B-roll and trying to get audio lined up for a tutorial type thing, it can take a long time.
Okay.
If it's just me talking and all I'm doing is cutting out ums here and there, it doesn't take long.
Okay, because Devin was telling me it takes her about a whole couple days. How many minutes was it?
Like 3-4 days for like a 5-minute video.
That's a little excessive.
I'm just slow.
But if you're still getting used to the software, then that's understandable too.
Yeah.
How long have you had the software for?
About 6 months.
What are you using?
Premiere.
Oh, okay. I just use iMovie because it came with the Mac. I've got access. I've got.
Send me a Mac.
Huh?
Send me a Mac, and I can. I've heard iMovie is easier.
It's pretty easy. It's got some quirks though.
You could be
but I've
like
gotten
Robbie.
used to them.
You know, you could be like Robbie Mack and just use iMovie, not iMovie. Windows Movie Maker.
Eh.
I can just hear Brian Vines just going, no, not Movie Maker. No.
I've never used it, so I don't know.
Okay. It's
Okay.
Crazy.
So my Advent wreath video that I posted about 2 months ago took me, I think, a solid like 8 hours straight to edit. And that was an all-nighter type of deal.
And what was the runtime on it?
4 minutes.
If you have a lot of footage to go through, it can take a while too.
Yeah.
Plus, the longer the video is, the longer it can take.
Time.
Because, well, part of that is when you think you're done, you then have to watch the whole video. If it's a 15-minute video and you have to watch through 15 minutes of it to make sure you got everything right, that just took 15 minutes. If you have to make a change partway through and then start over, that's like another 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So, when you're kind of doing that final proofing of it, it can still take a long time.
Yeah.
You can easily burn through a couple of hours making 4 or 5 changes.
Yeah. Yeah, I think my minifig one, which is 6 minutes, took me about 2 all-nighters to do.
Okay. Usually what I do is I spend most of the week working on a script, and then I'll shoot any B-roll that I can
Mm-hmm.
prior to actually filming me talking and doing the script. So if it's something that I'm doing in Tinkercad, I'll write the script out, and then I will run through the process doing a screen recording so that I've got that footage.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll edit the script to match what I'm doing, because there will be differences here and there, so that when I actually go through and read the script for each one of the steps that I'm doing in Tinkercad, for example, I will say what I'm doing, and then I'll leave a gap, and then I'll say what I'm doing and leave a gap, so that I can kind of cut that stuff together.
Yeah.
And I've got blank audio on either side of what I'm saying, so I can stretch it out or push it together if I need to.
Mm-hmm.
And something else that people don't normally think about on videos is, see, I use a teleprompter, and I will be saying something and I'll flub it in the middle of it, and I just kind of stop. I keep rolling, but then I back the script up in the prompter.
Yeah.
And then I kind of start going again. One of the things you can do to cover that up is, as you're editing, like if you cut out a spot about 4 or 5 or 10 seconds long, you're never in the same position.
Yeah.
So you'll be here and then suddenly you're here. But if you are zoomed in on that second part, because you can do that in the software, you can just, crop the frame in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It covers it. You don't notice it because now it's a slightly different view.
Okay, that helps a lot. Because, I'll have a tendency of I'll say something and then mess it up and then scrap all of it and redo the entire thing 5 or 6 times till I say it perfectly.
Yeah, you can use that technique to hide that.
Now, I sometimes actually keep that into the video, believe it or not, because it just shows we are all human. In a lot of ways, that I've had people comment saying, that just sounds human.
Yeah.
Or I'll do the jump cuts because I have to. It's the only way to, fix the mistakes.
Yeah. But one of the things that I do sometimes is, and it looks dumb if you're just watching the raw footage, but there are spots in the script where I know what I'm supposed to be saying, and so I go ahead and say it, and then I have to wait for the script to catch up so I can say the next thing. And I just hold the pose. And then I start saying the next thing when it finally gets up on the screen. It looks dumb, but you can cut it out. And it's since you didn't really move, it doesn't show.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's times I've done that myself where I've watching it where I'm reading the script and it's just okay, gotta wait for a few seconds for the next page to turn over. Okay, there and go.
And when you're doing stuff that's going to fade in or fade out, when I have the cuts between the video intro and then that cool animated graphic that Graphitomi did for me on Twitter,
Mm-hmm.
and then the hi welcome back part, and then at the end of the video where I'm I'll see you next time. You got to hold that pose for 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So you can fade it out and have room to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there's a couple of things I use on my tablet here, the Apple.
That looks suspiciously iPad-ish.
It is an iPad.
Yeah,
I don't see this.
So is this, but it's the size of a laptop.
Oh, you got the 12-inch?
Yeah, 13-inch.
Jealous.
We'll be right back. I need to
12.9.
feed my cat.
Is that the one? Do you run the teleprompter on that?
No. I run the teleprompter on an iPad mini.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I run a teleprompter type program on here every so often whenever I get fluttered.
Have I shown you my teleprompter rig?
I don't think so.
Let me go pull it off the wall.
That'd be a kind of cool episode actually to cover.
Yeah, I need to rebuild it.
Okay.
And I've got a new base printed out for it. Let me just pull
Ooh.
this whole tripod over because I just have it on a tripod.
Well, that's a smart idea.
So what I've got, let me get all this stuff adjusted. I've got the box part, right?
Yep.
And it's just made out of black foam core. And so inside I've got a piece of dollar store picture frame glass. And around the back, I've got this is like some fake leather stuff that I got from a fabric store. And get this turned around this way. On the inside, where the phone sits, because I record on my iPhone.
Yep. I
designed a little mount to hold it that I've got some neodymium magnets on, and I've got some magnets glued to the underside of this. So I can just put it in there and it stays put.
Sweet.
So I've got enough room in there that I can have, I've got a cable coming off of that I've got running into my audio mixer. And so I've got room for that cable to hang there. And then I can just take this thing and prop it up wherever. Not that you can really see it here. Scratch. You know, I have the iPad sitting here, so it reflects on the glass. And that's the teleprompter rig.
Nice.
And I've got a very small base that I printed out. Not that you can really see it, but bring it a little closer.
Yeah, you see it.
I need more light. I don't have enough light here. But anyway, it's just a little base that mounts on the tripod. I guess I can take it off the tripod and show it. Let go. It's not letting go. It's kind of letting go, just not all the way. There we go. So it's just a little base, but it's got that little part there that the tripod clamps onto.
Yeah.
So I've designed a bigger one that I've got sitting on the desk over here. Pardon me. While you look at the buttons on my shirt.
Nice buttons on the shirt, by the way.
Thanks. I designed and printed a larger one that will support the whole assembly better. Because one of the things that happens is due to the weight, and it's not really heavy, but just the structure inside it with the glass and stuff like that, it tends to want to sag a little bit with that foam core. So this will support it better.
That's pretty cool.
So I'm gonna basically rebuild the box a little bit, and then I'll have this base that will snap on there, and it'll give it a little bit more stability.
I'm definitely looking forward to seeing the whole teleprompter whenever you do a video on how you built it. If it ever comes out.
I guess I'll just leave this sitting out here for now. I'll put it away later.
Yeah, so what I do is I got a program on here, which I just load up, and I just let the timer run it. Where I'll just sit here and it just runs, and I'll have it sitting off to the side here. Turn it on, and then I'll record. And then I'll just read what it says, and every so often you see my eyes wander to a corner and be like, yeah, I'm looking over there. But I've been trying to train myself not to look at the teleprompter, not to look at it. Or sometimes I'll set it up on here. I'll set it up in such a way that it's out of the way. No one can see it, but it looks like I'm still staring at the camera.
Yeah. That's why I have this one set up the way I have it set up, so that when I'm looking at the text, I'm looking right at the camera.
And that's the best way to do it, honestly. Just don't have the room for it yet. I'm still working on a new camera rig and everything else to.
Yeah, I've tried other ways of doing it. I had at one point, I would have the iPad propped up behind the camera, so I could look over the top of the camera, but that didn't work all that well. You could still I was like looking just a little bit off center.
Yeah.
So this is the best way for me.
Hey, you do what you got to do that works, right?
Yep.
And Devin looks like she's out to space again.
Oh, no, I'm listening to y'all and I'm editing at the same time.
Well, anyways, guys, I gotta go. Honestly, I really do.
Yeah, me too. I've been living on about 5 hours of sleep for the last week. So
I still
know the
need to do
feeling.
laundry.
Well, then end the stream. Go do your laundry, and
Unfortunately, laundry won't do itself.
but putting it in the washing machine will.
well,
then
it gets it a step closer.
It does.
It was
yeah.
like when I was sending that part to Ryan. First, I had to put the part out. Then I put the part in a box. And then a week later, I'm like, okay, I'll print a label.
A week later, I'll put it in the car.
Yeah. Then I'll put it in the car. Then a week later, I'll get to the post office.
In my case, it was I printed the part, put it in a box. Then the next week, I wrapped it up in brown paper. Next week, I made my labels.
All right. Well,
And it ships in a plain brown wrapper.
Mm.
all right. Well, I think we're gonna call it a night. Thanks for everyone joining. Ron, do you want to plug anything?
Just follow Devin on.
Oh, sorry.
Sure,
I was trying to make you-
out. Why don't
I was
you?
trying to make you bigger, and it like deleted you.
Wrong
Oh,
button.
Yeah, here I am.
There you go. There we go.
I was promoting you. Never mind. I wasn't promoting myself.
I'm sorry, Ron.
Jeez, talk about people that respect you, and everything else, and they do that to you. Yeah. I think
Thank you,
my happy
Ashley.
birthday. No, but honestly, happy birthday to you. And
Thank
if
you.
you're not following her, if you're not following Devin already, follow her on her Instagram. Make her, and just follow her everywhere around. And if you want to follow me, you can. But this is all about Devin today. So yeah, that's it.
All right. And then, not accidentally kicking you out of the stream, Brian, would you like to plug anything?
No, I just want to say happy birthday.
Thank you.
So happy birthday.
And then that button. All right.
What's this button do?
All right.
Hey, Pinky. I don't know. Take over the world.
All right. Yes, you can follow me on YouTube. Just look up Designs by Devin. Hopefully, we'll have a custom URL soon. Yeah. All right. Bye, everyone. There we go. Oh, and broadcast.